Let's check in with the conditions in the Elm City. And for that, we go to News 8's Caroline LeCour.
Hey, Caroline, how's it looking so far? How are the roads?
Hey, Mackenzie, I heard you mention earlier in the afternoon, it's just hard to clean up all of this mess just because of how fast the snow is coming down. As you might be able to see behind me, this wind is sort of just taking all of this and just whipping it all up. You might be able to see some plows behind me a little bit earlier trying to clean this all up. We're right adjacent to Chapel Street here by the New Haven Green. Earlier this afternoon, just driving into New Haven, a lot of these roads are just not plowed enough to we talked about a lot of public safety officials urging drivers to stay off the roads, and rightfully so. You might be able to see this car right next to me sort of struggle to get over this snow. Now, of course, there is a parking ban in effect here in New Haven. We will continue to keep you updated on these road conditions throughout the afternoon. For now, live in New Haven, Caroline LeCour.
Well, Caroline, we actually we want to. Do we want to hold on to her, or we'll talk to Caroline for a little bit longer, because you kind of can see some of the people behind you. The vehicles, they're really moving at a snail's pace. They've since cleared, but just to give people an idea of how treacherous the streets really are.
Yeah, in fact, when I drove into New Haven, the State Street exit off I-91 had not been plowed. That was a good 6 inches of snow thereabouts. That was kind of tough to get through. The side roads, the major streets all seem to be plowed, and I noticed that as well as I went through Hartford and New Britain as well.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Caroline, are there any other drivers around you, just to give us an idea of how slow things are moving?
Mackenzie, it's just looking around right here on the corner of Chapel Street and I believe Temple Street as well. There really aren't too many drivers, but the ones that are out here are keeping their hazards on. They're staying pretty slow. As you can see, there's one car that's parked right there who's been pretty stationary since we arrived here about a couple minutes ago, about 15 minutes ago. As you can see, there's some more cars trying to get through all of these piles of snow, but of course, the snowfall is just coming so fast. A lot of these plows are trying to clear things all the way through, but it's just hard to keep up with it all. Earlier this afternoon, I was driving on 95, and of course, very difficult to go any faster than, I'd say, 20 miles an hour, or else, very slick, very slippery conditions. I will say here in New Haven County, the snow that is falling, I would say it's relatively pretty powdery. However, it just accumulates so fast. Our news car, I believe, we tried to clean it off about an hour ago, and just within about a half an hour, we already had I believe, a pretty significant amount of snow to clear off. So it's going to be a lot of upkeep for the next couple of hours. I'll toss it back to you guys for now.
All right, Caroline, thank you so much.